Beyond the breakdown, amplifying your hope.
Hello, you're most welcome to Beyond the Breakdown podcast. Here we want to give a avenue to people to share their stories and bring out something that can touch the lives of others or motivate others or share their stories because we believe in the power of healing through storytelling. I am Norman Destiny Ajorechin, and today I am very, very happy I have a guest that she would want to share with us our story. I believe it's going to touch the life of somebody out there. It's going to change the life of somebody. You're most welcome today.
Thank you. You're talking to Rebecca Kisembo. I'm coming to share a story with you about my life.
Thank you so much. Rebecca is one of the most vibrant youth in Lango here. She's a very nice lady to be with. More she will tell us. Rebecca, briefly tell us about yourself.
I'm Rebecca. My primary, I went to Adiel Primary School. Then O-level, I went to Lewa Tubu. A-level, I went to Skyland. Then after Skyland, I went for a vocational education. I did fashion and design. After that, I do decoration and I am a decorator.
Wow. That's so beautiful. To add on top of it, Becky is one of the people, I can say a champion, who spent her life advocating for a better life for people living with HIV. And she's one of the people living with HIV, and all her life she has spent wanting a better life for other people. And today we have on our screen Beyond the Breakdown podcast. How has growing up with HIV shaped your life, Becky?
Uh, Growing up with HIV has made me a strong lady. I went through a lot of stigma, but it made me to be a strong woman. And I'm very strong that I can even advocate for others. I talk to my younger ones to keep them strong like me. I was born HIV positive. I was born on the 25th of November 1997, and my mother gave birth to me. She was living a positive life. She gave birth to me and she passed on. She left me 2 weeks old. But me knowing that I am HIV positive, my aunt, the sister to my mother, told me when I was in P5, I used to disturb her, when will I stop taking these drugs? I am tired of taking the drugs. She told me the doctor said you're supposed to be taking it. There will reach a time and you'll stop it. But she told me the truth in P7, and I had to accept myself and I started taking the drugs. But at school, I went through a whole hell that everyone could stigmatize me, even the teachers. Sometimes I could leave school and I come back home. I tell my aunt and my uncle, I call them mommy and daddy. I tell them I don't want to go back to school. O-level the same thing, A-level the same thing, institution the same thing. In institution, I even fought someone. The day I was going to school, I went to the office and told the principal about myself, about my status. And the whole school knew about that. I had a friend, but this friend could tell people in class not to talk to me, even the boys in class, that they should not talk to me because I'm going to infect them with my HIV. So they reached a time I got so annoyed and I fought her back. Then they called me, the principal called me, because I fought that girl so badly and she ran back home. The principal called me and told me that I should call my mother. I told the principal I am not calling my mother here for this issue. Several times I came to your office, they're stigmatizing me. You don't say anything. They reached a time I could even take my drugs in a teacher's office because I was stigmatized even in the dormitory. They could leave me to sleep alone. No one wants to stay with me. But from that day I fought. I started being free from stigma and everyone started becoming my friend.
Becky, what are some of the challenges that you have faced living with HIV from that time that you got to know that you're HIV positive up to now? And how have you gotten amicable solution towards these challenges?
The challenges I faced as a positive person from a child up to now. When I was growing up, I wasn't stigmatized. When I started my O level, that was when I started being stigmatized because the school has to know. But I went through a lot that I could cry every day. I could cry, I could not read. I was disturbed a lot. But I started being strong when I got a friend who is also living a positive life like me. She started comforting me. She took me to the doctors. Then the doctors started talking to me. They started advising me. I started going for conferences. They could call me for conferences like for the USAID. I could go. I speak in public with others. That was how I started becoming strong. And another thing that kept me strong, I got a boyfriend who accepted me the way I am. But remember, as I was growing up, someone asked you for a relationship. You accept, you tell them, I am living a positive life. But someone just wants to use you. They stay with you like 1 or 2 days or 2 weeks. They start giving you that gap
After using you.
after using you. But when I got this guy, he accepted me the way I am. And it was too hard for me to believe that. Because when I told him I am living a positive life and I went through a lot of stress and right now I don't want anyone. This guy refused. This guy told me, go and bring your drugs I see. You bring the book you go with to the hospital I see. I took the drugs. This guy said I borrowed someone's drugs because I am undetectable.
Somebody out there would want to know what being undetectable is and what is the importance of being undetectable. You talked of you having a boyfriend. Uh, Somebody who is not a medic might fear that you might be in position to maybe for the other boyfriend of yours to contract. Tell us about that. That can give hope to somebody living with HIV because through what we are discussing right now, we are trying to talk to the community. We are trying to talk to people about HIV. People have a lot of myth as far as HIV is concerned. So tell us about being undetectable. And if you're undetectable, are you able to give HIV to other people?
Being undetectable means when you're taking your drugs very well, you don't miss your drugs, you avoid other things like having sex with multiple partners. That is when you'll become undetectable. I take my drugs very well. I don't miss any day. And my viral load is always very good. Yeah.
So, taking these drugs, how has it shaped your life? Because I believe so much that very many people will be like taking the medication is very difficult. And somebody out there right now is struggling with taking this medication. As a person living with HIV, what message can you give to the other person out there? A message of hope.
Message I'm giving to the people living with HIV and the ones that are taking care of the ones living with HIV. These drugs, taking them is not hard. Like me, I take mine once in a day. and you choose the time you're going to take it. If you choose that you're going to take at 8, it should be 8. You shouldn't pass 8 if you want your viral load to be okay and if you want to be undetectable. If it is 8, it should be 8. You should eat well, a balanced diet. You should take a lot of fluids. You should avoid having multiple partners. You should avoid, like, you should tell people the truth about yourself. If you get someone that wants to stay with you, not only in a relationship, if you have a friend and that friend is trusted, it is good to share the message with them because they can also take that message of hope to the friends they have.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the misconceptions that you as Becky you've had in the past years up to now that you're still moving on? What are some of the misconceptions that people are always have or people have had regarding HIV? Some of these can be very, very a positive misconception or a negative misconception, because like other people still believe that maybe HIV is curable. HIV, when you take it to church and people pray over it, it can. What are some of the misconceptions that has really been happening that you feel that people should know, and you feel that these people, after knowing, is going to improve their lives? Because other people will now stop taking drugs, believing that they can get healed when they pray for them and stuff like that. Maybe you tell them some of those misconceptions surrounding HIV.
People should not be deceived that HIV is curable. HIV is not curable. If a pastor lies to you, you'll die. Because, like I said, when you're undetectable, it doesn't mean there is no HIV in your blood. It is there. You have to take your drugs and know that the drugs is there to keep us moving. It can never be cured. Yeah, but we have to take the drugs and we have to believe in God. The reason as to why God brought that same sickness, He knows it because the drugs they're giving us is still keeping us alive. Like me, if I don't tell you that I am like I'm positive, will you accept? And if you test me, the results will become negative. Yes.
That is beautiful.
Yes. It is good to tell people the truth about yourself. Because if you don't, someone can take you to court that you've infected him or her. Reason being, you've not told them your status and you can be jailed for that. I heard some woman in Uruba, she infected some kid. Like, she abused the boy, yet she was positive. And they have jailed her. She's in yellow. She's in
Lyra prison.
Yes, she's in Lyra prison. So it is always good to tell the truth and you live longer. I was being abused in my community. Even the guy I told you I have, they always tell him, you leave that girl. That girl is going to infect you. That girl is HIV positive. In my language, in Leblanc, they tell him, Nyao no chilim pio karo ko aneki. Wegbedi pay bed kere. This guy told them, I have chosen her. I know she is positive. People kept quiet. When I'm passing, even when I'm talking to friends, they say, you stop staying with that girl. She's going to infect you. Even my best friend did that to me. But this guy told me, you keep strong. You're much better than them. You're doing everything that anyone can do. It's just the blood that says you're HIV positive. But you're strong like any other person out there. He encouraged me. He told me, see, like one of the minister. She is positive. I also went to her and talked to her. She strengthened me. That is why I'm strong. She's positive and she's a minister.
Beyond the breakdown, amplifying your hope.
Welcome back from that short break. It's still Beyond the Breakdown podcast. Like I told you, want to give hope to people through storytelling. You can also feel free to contact us and bring your story to light. Back to Becky. What has really empowered you to keep on moving ahead and moving forward?
What empowered me is the love for others and the love that my people have for me at my workplace, at church, in the hospital where we get the drugs. I am being loved like any other person.
This is the first episode, and we shall have series of episodes. The last one. What is your take-home message? Right now, the most difficult thing is getting medication. Can you talk to these people today about getting medicine? And is it something to fear?
My last message to my good people: we are not supposed to fear getting these drugs. It is our life, it's our daily food. There is no reason as to why we need to fear going to get our own drugs. I went to the hospital on the 3rd of this month, and I met someone who came all along from Gulu to come and get the drugs from Lira, fearing those people from Gulu. But we don't need to fear others. Some businessmen and women from Lira are going to get drugs from Kampala, yet we have Lira main hospital here, and it's good, it has better qualities. Why do they have to go there? Yet here they are good drugs. They're supposed to get it also from here, wasting transport, going up to Kampala. There is no need for that. Others go to the hospital, putting on dark shades, putting on capes. They don't want to be recognized. They're supposed to stop that, because those are the people spoiling the names of those who are living positive. They go and infect others. They pretend. I also had a scenario. I have a friend. She told me she took a friend to the hospital. The friend was dating someone. That person took a friend to a clinic, and he had talked already to the clinician. This girl, she sensed something, because the results delayed coming out. So she told this friend of mine at the salon that she's not satisfied with the results. Kumbe, this guy had just bought, like, he talked to the clinician to cover up for him. So when they went back home, this girl insisted she bought a strip on her own and tested this guy, and the guy was positive. But when my friend took her to the hospital, they gave her PEP for a month to take.
Lastly, how do you think we can work together to really break the silence about HIV and the stigma surrounding it?
We can go for outreaches. We can go to the radio for the talk shows. We can talk to the pastors, reverends, priests to teach all this in the church. We can go to the communities and sensitize others about HIV.
You're still tuned to Beyond the Breakdown. It is a show that brings stories to the people. you want your stories to be heard, please feel free and hit our inbox. We want to really encourage somebody who is breaking down. We want to encourage somebody who has lost hope. We want to encourage somebody who feels that the world is not the best place. We want to bring that person on board through that story that that person will say or will tell to the public. He or she will also be healing. He or she will be releasing some of the burden that is really affecting him or her. We have this platform. What you can do, go to our social media handles Beyond the Breakdown, both on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram. Please like them and share them. Be part of this by doing that. Thank you so much. I am your host, Norman Destiny Ajorechen. I am a medical worker. I am a right activist. I am a media personality. Feel free to consult me. Feel free to talk to me. I'll be readily available for you. Thank you so much. Join us for the next episode of Beyond the Breakdown. Have a good time.
Beyond the Breakdown, amplifying your hope.